would you like to share about how your journey has been after marriage as a conscious partners and conscious, individual? And is there any learning that one specific learning that you can share that you have learned from Anusha, Deepak?
Yeah, sure. So after marriage in a couple of months, actually, not a couple of months, like a couple of years. So I got an assignment to relocate to different location, Pune from Bangalore. Because I was so comfortable with Bangalore. I didn't want to leave Bangalore. Okay. And so because of some job purpose, I have to go to Pune, and I was a bit reluctant, and she helped me. Let's go and try a chance. And it's entirely different kind of a role which I had to take, and which is kind of quite challenging. Amazing incident. What happened is I wanted to take some suggestions from my colleagues, and whenever I wanted to call them, because ours is a very big campus, and if I wanted to meet those people, I have to call them. And on first day, I forgot my phone from house. The second day, also same incident. Third day, also same incident. You know, somehow I forgot the mobile. You can see, like, we are so conscious, and how we can forget? No, right? So it was like kind of some plan from where I should not take, otherwise I will get deviated. Because when I took my phone, and after I gave my decision that I wanted to travel Pune, then I started connecting to those colleagues, and everyone was stopping me. You don't need to go there. Why you need to leave Bangalore? And everything is fantastic here. Why you need to change the project, etc. Later I went there, and I felt, yeah, there might be my life purpose might be there. I felt, but after my observation, I came to know that it's not just my life purpose. My kids' life purpose and my wife's life purpose was also there. So, okay, that's how I realized, okay, actually, since till marriage, I was an individual. I was looking for my own spiritual aspiration. And it was like I was working as individual consciousness. So once we became a family, we became like kind of a group consciousness. And whatever the activities there, it's like a group life purpose. Yeah. So that's how so many travel happened. And every time some new mission might be there, and we have to figure out actually what is kind of that new mission. So that's how with the group consciousness we can learn a lot. It helped me, Anusha's push, initially it helped me.
Wow, wonderful experience. And Anusha, what is that one specific learning that you would like to share that you have learned from Deepak?
He is very patient and he wants everything to be perfect, whether it is professional work or spiritual work. He want to be in perfect. I'm not that perfect. I'm close to perfect. Like I'll be doing 97%. I'm satisfied. But he want everything to be 100%. Everything we should give our 100%. That's what he motivates me a lot in that way.
Wow, that's beautiful. So now my next question is very correlated. So how do you think that how do you balance yourself and how do you balance your spiritual journey as well as your physical, daily routine? So how do you think having a conscious partner has helped you live in both the sides, like how you mentioned in middle path? So can you elaborate your experience on that?
Yes. So initially, when we come to spirituality, our main aspirations might tend to only to the spirituality. But mainly the purpose of spirituality is to first, okay, you are also a spiritual being, and everyone is a spirit, and that spirit will continue after the death. That once that main understanding comes, right, we have to realize what is our dharma. Okay. So I myself, okay, I am living in this body, okay, and I have the physical aspect, and also mental aspect, emotional aspect, and then spiritual aspect. So when it is all those aspects are there, for each aspect there is a relevant dharma is there. So dharma is our duty, right? So myself as a uh, person, I am both I'm an engineer at the professional front. I'm a father from the family front. I'm also a husband. Okay, what is my role as a husband? What is my role as a father? All those things I started learning. Started learning all those aspects because of Anoosha as well, because she was more into the family dharma. I was more into my work and spirituality. So slowly I realized, okay, why she's encouraging me to do my dharma. After that realization comes, so we started slowly into the middle path. So middle path is not, we don't need to live only at the spiritual front or only at the work front. So we have also other aspects of our own being, so we have to fulfill those responsibilities. So we have to identify what is the need of the hour and what is the current duty, and then accordingly we have to go ahead.
Wow, amazing. So one needs to be open to, understand, learn from others also. Because you were open to receive learnings from her, you could able to, grasp all of that.
Yeah, she is more senior to me. Actually, she started meditation at her young age. In my teens, I started. So at there, I can really see the difference. Actually, without her meditation practice, also she has more clarity, and she has she can speak much better than me. All those kind of aspects. That kind of speaking skills or the life skills she has more when since she started meditation at the very young age. From my end, that's how I learned from her, and she started meditation at her young age, right? That's how she has clarity many things.
Amazing. And what is your take on the same, Anisha? How
Even
do
though we
you?
both were into spiritual service, the way he do the service and the way I do is completely different. That's where we get some little bit of clashes too. But like we support each other, so that's how middle path works. That's what we felt. Like whenever he is doing spiritual service, I'm taking care of the family. Right now, when I'm doing translation, he is taking care of the family. So we need to support each other when doing spiritual service also, like other things, how we manage the same way we are managing these two. Like, yeah.
So isn't that truly new age era where there is no, norms that men should not take care of household, only women should take care of household, or men only should work outside and women should stay inside? Isn't what you are experiencing, what you have just shared with us, is truly new age era and family? So amazing. Thank you so much. Now we are very close to our new next segment. But before we jump into our next segment, I would like to ask last one question to you guys. We know that you have a beautiful child, and if he's comfortable, you can also we can invite him here, or otherwise you can just share your experience. Both of your, you can share your experience, but specifically, we can start with Anusha, how she can share her experience of pregnancy and how that soul connected to you, and about your son.
Yeah, when we got married, I was very young actually when I got married at the age of 21. So I don't know the purpose why I got married so early. So within 2 months of our marriage, I had an experience while I was meditating in the night. So there is a 10 or 11-year old boy. I'm able to see him that way. So a soul, I can see that he's a soul. He came and he's telling me that he has chosen me as a mom and he's coming through me. So I thought this experience is crazy. I got recently married. How can this be possible? But I said, okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm accepting you. He said, yeah, I have chosen you. Then within 10 to 12 days, I came to know that I'm pregnant. I'm
Wow.
so excited and I'm so confused too. I called Patriji to tell the news and he's so happy. He said everything goes well, actually. So that's how I understood. I started working at that time. I took a new job also after getting married. So I used to travel for 30 kilometers every day to my work. So when I came to know I'm pregnant, I'm in a confusion to quit my job or continue my job. I continued for 1 month, but I felt it bit difficult. And then I understood, no, someone special is coming to me. He came to me and he said that I'm taking birth through you. So I have to give him the special attention. I have to give him whatever he is needed. I have to make him more comfortable in my stomach. So I quit my job. I started meditating for 4 to 6 hours every day. Every day after lunch to dinner, the time I used to meditate continuously in a semi-sleep position. So with continuous Patriji's flute music and all, almost every day, and almost every day I used to talk to him by placing a hand on my tummy, and he used to respond very beautifully, like if I ask a question. And he used to sense his father whenever he comes near to that house, like from office, when he come back from office, he starts becoming active and moving so quick. Then I'll understand, like, his father came. Then within 1 to 2 minutes, I can hear the doorbell. So that's how he used to sense. He used to respond to my questions. I used to ask him, like, if you like this, please kick me once. Otherwise, please be silent. This kind of experiments I used to do. He used to respond so beautifully. I used to read him books, spiritual books. I used to talk to him in so positive way every day. This is how I used to do. One day I had an experience like how he. I was having a thought how he will look like when he was born. When I was like in the end of my 8th month, I have a vision how he looks like in a water with blue light, how he is floating inside. I had that experience. I can see his ankle, one of the ankle in both ankles is a bit smaller than the other one. I told my mom. So she said, okay, great experience. When he was born, I have seen that reality. One of his ankle is a bit small. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So your meditation failed all the scientific technology of you can, wow, that's amazing experience. That's wonderful.
Don't need any kind of special scans
Yeah, and
outside. We
even
can just close the eyes and we can scan ourselves. Yeah.
he told me he's taking birth as a boy. I know that he's a boy. I have purchased everything for a boy before itself because I trusted that experience so much. I know it was so clear, even though some people couldn't believe that. They said it might be a girl, might be a boy. Why do you think? But I said I'm okay with anyone, but I know he's a boy because he told me. So yeah.
So what a beautiful experience and connection that you had. So I would like you to share, one message for all the women out there in the world. Like, why is it so important for a woman, especially who is thinking of becoming a mother, or planning for a child, to meditate before they take on this decision? And not only women, why the partner also need to be a conscious meditator? So please, both of you can, share.
So it's not only for pregnant women. Meditation helps for each and everyone, but especially when a pregnant woman meditates, it benefits both mother and the child. The development of the child will be in so positive way than whatever we think. I have seen in this country, a lot of people have fear of how baby will be, what kind of problems they may face. They run to depression. Postpartum depression is very common nowadays. So with all overthinking, everything, they may spoil the beauty of pregnancy. So when they meditate, they clear off their mind, they stay positive, they send positive vibrations to the child to develop in proper way, how they should develop and how they should grow inside. And when they speak to the child every day, the child feels the connection between mother and the child itself, like how whatever they will learn from mother and father in the early days. Even in the womb they start learning, right? So everything will be of positive environment, and that will be that last their lifetime. Even though if it is, that's only for 9 months per a woman, but that is for lifetime foundation for that child, right? So that will be so strong. I myself observed that I can see a calm and peaceful child now. He understands everything whatever I do. I used to meditate even after he is born, carrying him in my arms. Whenever I meditate, when he was in months and like 2 to 3 years, until he's 2 to 3 years of age. So teaching them meditation at very small age, and practicing meditation when they are pregnant, even after the birth, while breastfeeding everyone. Every time when they are mindful, they are just creating a positive environment for the baby too, and that becomes the foundation of their life.
Wow. Very profound and very powerful and inspirational message that you have just given to all the women out there, and both men and women, because they pay equal part in this journey. Though women carry, and she's the one who is birthing the soul and bringing the soul, but even fathers play a very important role in supporting and providing that space uh, to women and child. So, what are your message on this?
Yeah. So after birth of my child, we went to Dhyana Mahachakra event. So in Kailaspuri, near Hyderabad. So at that time, many of our meditators are in fasting mode. And then my child generally have some or other food on a daily basis, and I am on liquid diet. And my child also not having anything. He just, we ask him, do you want something? He just signals me like that, you know. And then we respect that. Actually, we won't force that kid. Okay, today you didn't have anything, so you shouldn't have it. We know that he's living his true nature. He is in sync with the nature. So we didn't tell him anything like this is something like kind of auspicious time we have to be on fasting. He knows everything on his phone, and he's doing on his phone, and we hardly teach any meditation to him. At his very early age, whenever he feels to sit, he sits during the bus journey, or at house. Whenever he feels like he simply go into meditation. So I really felt that a lot of efforts will be reduced for the parents, if that kind of environment and was there. Because before birth of the child itself, both the parents are in meditation. A lot of good things happen actually. And I used to do some experimentation, like when my around 2 years of his age, I was in bedroom, and he's in living room playing with the toys. Telepathically, I sent a message, "Hi, Hasit." He immediately turned. Okay, I didn't do any kind of expression. I just observing like this. Okay, and then he continued his work. He turned his head back and then continued his work. So that kind of telepathic communication is very strong among all three of us, actually. Yeah. And another point is, like, before my marriage itself, actually, I got an experience, like I met a few kids, okay, small kids. And then I felt like I myself went to the souls which are going to born, and then some kind of a discussion happened. Okay, and then I felt like that is like I am choosing one kid there, and or the kid chooses me as a father, as a parent. That kind of soul communications and soul experiences. Such kind of lot of things were there actually. So when we are mindful, it's like not only these basic five senses. When we are spiritual, you will become soulfulness, right? Yeah, you are aware of your own soulhood and all kind of soul activities you will come to know. So that helps me a lot. Yeah, that's where when she communicates with the baby, it's always at the communication at the soul level. So at that time, only mind has to be silent, and that keeping that mind silent, where this meditation helps.
Very profound experiences, and great masters you are for bringing such conscious, giving birth to such conscious family, because we multiply. That's how we bring in the community as well. As you have already created little Buddhas, and you also run a center. So that's how your knowledge is multiplying with your community. So that's very, very profound. Thank you for sharing it. Now, we would like to take our interview to our next segment, which is quite fun. We have seen your very deep and knowledgeable side of Deepak and Anoosha. Now, let's turn our fun side. And so, in this segment, I'll ask rapid questions from each one of you, 5 rapid questions from each one of you, and about each other. So it's a game, and let's see who wins it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna begin with Anoosha first. So, which is Deepak's favorite book?
Anything Patriji's books he is fond of, actually. He loves Patriji's simplicity, how he expresses the topic. And he doesn't have anything in particular, but he likes Patriji's books, and also Deepak Chopra's way, how he bring metaphysics and medical into spirituality.
But you have to name one, and this is a rapid fire, so we just need one one answer. We just anyone. I'm sure he has one specific book that he goes to every time.
Convoluted universe, maybe.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow, amazing. So you got the point. So, next question to you again, Anoosha, is I'll come back to you, Deepak, later. One dish that Deepak can live for a week with, if that's the scenario.
Dosa.
That's so typical of. That's easy.
Yeah.
Wow, you're so simple. That's great. But dosa is like a dish which nobody can deny ever.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to make it tougher for you because it's getting very simple.
Okay, let's try.
Maybe that's the bond you two have with each other. Okay. Okay. Which was the first song which he ever shared with you when you guys were, together?
First song. I can't even remember.
Okay. Which was the first movie that you saw together?
Robo.
Oh, wow. Did you really see that movie?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. That's great that you remember. Okay. Now we have two left. I have to make it tougher for you. You're winning it all.
It's been 11 years
11
together.
years, 11 years of togetherness.
That shows the result. Okay. Okay. It's getting tough on me. Okay. One memory of him that whenever you guys recollect, in your conversation, you have a gala time, like one memory that you both relate to very much. You go back to that memory. What is that memory? And you both know it.
Yeah, before wedding, we went to a movie, an English movie. It's kind of fun incident, actually. The movie is completely about survival. Okay, I was not at all interested in such content. We don't know that movies regarding that, but it was a holiday for him, so we went to that movie. I was like frustrated after the movie. I didn't like it much. So it was like kind of headache for me. When I was coming out, I was like expressing my frustration to him. I immediately got a call from Patriji's secretary that your wedding date is fixed.
I got
That changed the total mood, actually.
Wow.
So
I mean, wow. Like,
that's one
Patriji
funny
saved you.
incident. Yeah.
That's amazing. So, is that true? Is that that's one?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I give up. You are winning all the points. But let's see. Let's see if Deepak wins this game or not.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, we'll switch to Deepak now. Okay, Deep. So I'll ask you the same question, which is one book that Anoosha loves and can go back to any day.
Actually, she doesn't like any book, actually. But whenever I ask whether you have read this book, yeah, I completed all those books. I don't know. She always tells she doesn't like books, but she completes everything. So this Thousand Seeds of Joy is, that she always goes and refers sometimes. So I think it might be correct.
That's my recent one. But I love From the Mundane to Magnificent and You Forever a lot.
No, that is a favorite book, but
Yeah.
the one which you
Yeah, that's my first book of translation to A Thousand Seeds of Joy, actually. Yeah. I love that book a lot.
whenever you want to collect the book, which
Yeah.
book you
Yeah,
collect?
Okay.
that's yeah.
Deepak knows you well.
Yeah.
Okay. So, which is one quote that Anusha quote very often to make any situation understandable. One favorite quote of hers by any master.
Okay. There is no kind of quote or something like that. She always says, "Do you have common sense?" कहाँ गया तेरा बुद्धि?
That's my regular word.
regular phrase,
Phrase.
So that is kind of check everyone has to do.
I do it fun way.
Fun way.
Not
So
in a
I
serious
like it.
way.
I like it.
So he
It's
sometimes
bringing
irritates me only to hear that word, actually.
Yeah. I intentionally do something to hear that phrase.
Yeah, I tell it in a fun way to him.
wow. Oh wow. We can clearly see how amazing this couple is and how amazingly 11 years of marriage is, fruiting. So amazing to see such bond and you have made me into a tough situation now. I have to dig deeper and get tougher questions for you guys. Okay. But I'm enjoying that you both are winning. So, which is one song of Anusha which she loves to sing or to listen to, which soothes her mood. Or if anytime you have done something which angers her, you play that song, she'll be okay. I forgive you. I forgive everything.
Yeah. So there is one song, Allu Arjun's song, that blockbuster song is there. Okay, she that beat songs she uh, keeps
Is
listening
that
to.
true?
Yeah, I love fast beat. That elevates my mood a lot.
Wow. With this last question, I'm gonna give up. You are guys. You have dwelled into each other's life. You know each other. So that's brilliant. I'm happy. I accept my loss. Okay, last question. One incident of hers and Patriji that you can remember and that gives up immense bliss and bring that instantly meet her joy self. So
Yeah. So I wanted to cover that, in fact, in the earlier discussions. After we decided to be life partners, and we wanted to uh, put this message to Patriji, and I was closely working with Patriji for the past few years at that time, and she came to Bangalore recently only, right at that time. So I felt like, I thought of introducing her to Patriji, but what happened, when Patri sir saw her, hey, what you are, as if it's like long relation. I felt okay. Oh my God.
I
I-
thought I am the one who's with Patriji for a long time, but she's already there.
yeah, she introduced me to Patriji. And Patri sir felt very happy actually. So,
Amazing. Amazing. It's so beautiful. Before we end this interview, this beautiful interview and beautiful moment, can we have Grace interview with the presence of his beautiful child?
Yeah.
yes, yeah. He came at the right time
Yeah,
actually.
actually, he's waiting to talk to us. Yeah.
Hi,
Hi.
welcome to our show. And we are so happy that you're here today. We had a gala time with your parents. I'm sure you also enjoy the company of your parents. Would you like to share anything about yourself to all our audience?
I love to run. I like to be active. And my name is Hasid.
Hello, Hasid.
And I'm on 10 years.
Oh, wow, you're a 10 years old. You're a grown up. So, is there anything that you would like to share to all the kids out there at your age? Anything that you want to share as you have been experiencing, or any message that you would like to give?
I think I don't have any.
All right, that's okay. That's okay. So, I found the name really interesting. Can you tell what does it mean?
Happiness.
Oh wow, it completely resonates with your presence also. And do you know, even my name means happiness. So we can do a high five, virtual high five on that. Thank you, Asid, for just being here. It's so great to meet you and your parents. I completely enjoyed time talking to them, and I'm sure each one of the viewers and audience out there are gonna have beautiful time. So thank you for being here, each one of you, and thank you.
Thank you for
Thank you,
inviting us.
Nandini.
Thank you.
Thank you, PMC English.
Thank
Before
you.
we end this, any last message three of you would like to give to our audience?
Yes, from my end, recently, one new kind of learning I had. It's like every journey, it's like life is a journey, right? And every journey has a destination, and the way is to follow our destiny. So that is my recent learning and kind of want to share everyone. So embrace the destiny, whatever it comes. I don't want this, I don't want that. Just whatever the life offers to you, accept it and just go ahead.
Wow, very profound, very beautiful, and important also. I think it's very important. We are so in a fast life that we forget to reflect what's really happening inside us. I think it's very important. Thank you. And yes, Anusha, please share your message.
Yeah, there is no right age for meditation. Don't keep waiting or to start at particular age. Start as early as possible so that each and every step of your life becomes so beautiful.
Wow. I think both of your life is itself an example and a message to all of us. So thank you for your presence and have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You too.
Had a great time with you.